good? And
I am good to go.
Splenda,
Want to give a recap?
are you as good as you can get?
I'm okay.
Yeah. How are you feeling, darling?
Swell.
Pain's a bastard.
Pain
Yeah.
is awful.
And I had to go back a second time because they missed that I was allergic to the pain medication they gave me. So
God.
Excellent.
Fucking awful.
Now you're getting into the women's pain isn't real pain thing where they're just going to give you like slightly modified ibuprofen.
well, they gave
Seriously.
me naproxen first, but that's what I'm allergic to. So
Hmm.
now I'm taking
Ooh.
like 5 Advil every 4 hours.
Mhm.
I have to take naproxen, and then I also have to take a thing that my gut doesn't get messed up from the naproxen. It's awful. That said, a doctor has finally fixed my back problem that I've been having for the last 5 years.
Huzzah!
Yes. Turned out, all I needed was a prescription of 2 things.
There you go.
Fruit and nuts. So, do you remember I had the whole thing with my gallbladder trying to kill me about 3 years ago?
Honestly, the time that we've all played this game together, it all kind of blurs together.
When I was rushed to hospital and nearly died.
Right.
So it turned out that was causing, because of issues with digestion, it was causing a lot of gaseous bloat. So for the last 5 years, I've looked roughly 5 to 6 months pregnant. Constantly. That level of pressure puts horrific pain, it puts force down on your sciatic nerve on your back.
Oh,
And it turns out if you eat the right things to release all that gas, pain goes.
nice.
So
Okay.
yes, I will be snacking on roasted mixed nuts all night.
Okay.
And grapes.
So to recap, more or less we are traveling and by boat to go to Dolethla, and a few days in we see this area of, I guess, seaweed, realizing it's a manifest zone. In case you don't remember what manifest zones are in Eberron, they're kind of like strong links between the planes. And this one was called Evergleam, which we can't go through it because stuff grows and we would get pulled in, etc. After a bit, we hear a bunch of horns blowing, and suddenly a whole shit ton of sharks and Sahagwin swarm us. More or less, they demanded a toll. We were in their territory. And we let them pay a toll. Then we traded information. All of them had these, I think it was after an Arcana check or a religion check or something, these glowing shards. They were actually the Irian infused shards that we were, one of the things to open the door in the Jade prison.
Yeah, the thing we need 5 of.
Yeah, that's at the bottom of the Thunder Sea. Well, we found some.
Oh, fantastic. How many do
And,
we have?
well, we didn't gather any because those are all, like, sentimental to the people. So, at a certain point, we have to go to the bottom of the sea, and it's, like, a week away or something.
Alright, so there was no means of trade or anything? There was
No. But we have to go and pull these things off of a Carlassa, which is a sleeping giant that, if awoken, would devour the world. But so far it hasn't, so yay.
Great.
Technically, there's 11 or 12 of them.
Yeah.
And a single one of them would destroy the world.
Yes.
You guys really know how to pick things.
So we
The
learned
Trask is peanuts. Certain things.
the whale was absolutely real, and its mind is being like devoured. The thing that is more or less cursing the island is actually, we learned in the information trade, the spawn of the lurker below, which was the thing that your guy said, I'm just a opportunist, a pawn, you need to worry about the lurker below or whatever. And so his spawn is cursing this island and has somehow corrupted or something this whale. We see land, we fight a whale, then we get to the island, and almost immediately these what do you call them? Jungle screechy undead like creatures that start to swarm us. Look like they've been there for a super long time. And yeah, that was that.
They were undead, kind of normal races, but came running at us on their knuckles like gorillas and were completely naked.
Forgot about that.
Huh. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the recap.
Like, they don't look human, they look like they were human. And something corrupted them.
When you say they look like they were human but they don't now, is that because the flesh is shambling, or are they a different color, or is there like additional growths, or?
No, like, their bodies are twisted out slightly out of shape, as if something's corrupted their form. It's like they're running around on their knuckles and things like that. But it's not fully accurate to how they are built. Like, it looks like they've devolved somehow, but it's not really clear exactly what is going on with them. But it's clear they were human at some point.
Okie dokie, thank you.
And the only map I had was with the ocean to the north, but the ocean's actually to the east. And I can't remember which way I had this. Where's text?
Yeah, because the Eastern Cove was the only place that didn't have like jagged rocks.
Okay, I can heal. I'll just be right back. I left my vape in my jeans.
Also, I wasn't sure if you were here the day that we fought the slavers.
I missed last week, and I missed the week in the Underdark.
Okay, because there is yeah, we fought some hobgoblin slavers, and there was a scimitar that +1 scimitar that dropped that no one was using.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's in the party inventory, which is a new feature on D&D Beyond that isn't super terrible.
Cool. How do you access it?
You'll see a tab, like you click inventory, and then now there's 2 sub-tabs that's my inventory. Yeah.
Well, that would replace my current scimitar, which is just a scimitar.
I mean, no one else can or does use that sort of thing, so I would grab it.
And hang on a second. Huh. The sharkskin leathers would also be an increase. They're a +1 over my studied, if anybody else isn't going to use them. Only if.
I don't know if people talked about it or not, but I know like Dell wears leather, but she's also a druid. who shifts, so I don't know. And
I
don't know
won't have that.
if
I'll wait till Ali's back then before we ever have that
or
discussion.
yeah, if Eventide, I don't know if Eventide wears leathers or not.
Because I was going to say it's +1 over regular studded leather.
I can wear it as long as it doesn't ruin my ability to fly fast. So I don't know like what level of armor.
It's
medium,
light
I
armor.
think.
It's light armor. It's studded, so it doesn't have
Yeah.
any.
I think like, for flight though, you can use up to medium level armor without losing any kind of speed.
Okay.
I think is the usual rule.
I think I'm wearing studded leather actually.
Yeah, so it's a +1. It says while wearing this armor, you have a swim speed equal to your armor. What's the 1 charge on it for?
There's a charge on it.
Yes, it has a charge.
It may be a leftover from when I was putting it together, and I may have patterned it on an existing item. I think it was Mariner's leather that I used as the baseline, and I may have just forgotten to remove a charge.
I was going to say, yeah, so whoever wants to wear it, it's +1 AC over regular studded leather, so happy to leave that discussion between you two, because this is basically, I'll have upgraded both my weapons in like a couple of weeks, so I don't need to keep grabbing everything. If no one's going to take that, I will grab it. Now, how do you move things from party inventory to your own inventory?
I think you just I've moved stuff from it, so you like click the item and then move to your inventory because the party inventory is like a sub inventory because you can move stuff from your inventory to party as well.
Oh, there it is. Move on the side thing.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah, I honestly have to give D&D Beyond credit for this one. This was
Okay, it's not letting me do it in above VTT. I might have to open my character sheet elsewhere.
I have to do it from D&D Beyond.
You mean from the a regular page?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you
from
mean from party, because when I added the cloak, I did that from above VTD.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
to
not.
take from the party inventory. I had to go into.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it in regular, and then I'll just restart my D&D Beyond sheet.
You don't actually need to restart it. That's dynamic.
Normally, if I've changed something in my sheet before, it's made me.
Oh, well, at least the
Above
inventory.
VTT, you might need to refresh.
Yeah, at least in
Okay.
when Syl and I were testing it before the stream started, the actual inventory was dynamic within a few seconds.
Yeah, and that I was looking at it inside above VTT also.
Yeah,
I
above
do
VTT
know-
has just had some weird things where some things are like copied from Beyond and then held in memory or something like that, and then don't get refreshed automatically. It's been weird. Maybe they fixed that.
I do know if you're on a version of above VTT before 1.43, the move drop down will not open on the new inventory setup.
I'm looking at party equipment, and I'm clicking move, and even in D&D Beyond, I'm clicking move, and there's no drop down coming up.
Yeah, you need to upgrade your above
Yeah, that's
VTT
your
version.
No, this is just in standard D&D Beyond page. This
I
isn't
know,
above
but
VTT.
it still hooks.
Oh, gotcha. Let me find the link you posted earlier then.
I don't see any of that as DM, so I can't help.
That's fine. I'll just do it a minute, but it's not gonna interrupt narrative and such if you want to start.
So I'm not sure which rec I said was in which direction last week, but I added onto the map. The
Okay,
rec
you
the
said-
Dulcimer is to the north. Or
Yeah, I
the
was
other way
about to say
around?
the last harpoon you said was to the south.
Yeah, so that's right then. You can see like a big chunk of the ship still exists for the last harpoon, but the dulcimer is basically just like you can see a mast leaning on the rock kind of thing. It's all smashed to pieces. Yep, you're on the island and everything seems quiet now. There's a badly carved out path that you can see leading away from the beach into the jungle, but that and the two wrecks are all you see right now, and the bodies of the strange creatures that attacked.
Is everyone okay?
I go into sentry mode for 1 minute.
How are your parts? I know Torque got a little bit of movement. Is the water bothering your movement?
I seem to be functioning fine, but thank you for asking.
That was one thing I forgot from last week. I did another elbow drop off the top rope onto the whale, and then had to walk ashore at the bottom of the...
Pacific Rim style, yeah.
Oh god.
Because
I
he was
crushed
still
my poor
giant
whale.
in rage form.
Are you too heavy to swim?
No, I just think it's funnier to walk on the bottom.
We mapped it out during the game that if he were to walk on the bottom versus he doesn't have a swim speed, it's the exact same movement. So thematically, because the waters are not deep, they were only like 30 feet.
Okay. Fantastic.
Lyra, dear, what do you make of these bodies? I don't understand that they're just regular humanoids.
DM. Help.
What even skill would that be? You can give me a
Well,
medicine check, I guess.
yeah, it was mostly the last note that I had was that these things look to be 40 or 50 years old if they were human.
You said medicine?
Yep.
Sure, that's not a negative. Whopping 9.
They're definitely naked, and they look like the ones that do have like visible hair. Like the hair is graying or going white, and they're fairly straggly. It doesn't look like their hair has been cut properly in years. It's all fairly long, where it's not falling out. And they're all definitely on the older end of things. They don't like. There's nobody here who you would think would be under the age of, say, 45 or so. More likely 50, 55, 60. If they were normal. Like, they're all also slightly twisted out of normal somehow. Like, their
Okay.
skulls are slightly disshaped, things like that. Their arms are a little too long.
So I look at Grim and go, they're misshapen and they need clothes.
They're also filthy and they smell very bad.
And they
But
reek.
not like unnatural badness, just like they clearly don't bathe bad.
Yeah, and I'll be like, and they stink, and I'm gonna take a step away from them. Maybe that's still too close. Oh, there's another one.
I know that. What's her face? Jacinth. You can go and pillage your old ship. I don't care, but we need to go find someone. The Golden Gull won't leave without us. Just know that even share. So take your risk. You can come with us or go to your boats.
The whole plan was always to come get the treasure. There's supposed to be an elven laboratory hidden somewhere on the island. I figure we get there, we find what we can find in the laboratory, recover it, and then we can search the wrecks here as we're leaving. That is the plan.
I suppose let's not waste daylight. Even Ty, dear, do you think you could lead the way through some of this?
Sorry, I didn't hear the second half of that. What?
I want you to use your survivalness.
Ah, okay. Yeah, just follow me, I guess. I assume you want me to roll for survival.
Yeah, it would be if you're trying to follow the path into the jungle, yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, yes.
Okay. It's easy when you can fly and see over the brush.
Yeah, sure.
Cheating.
You can't see over the brush. This is actually a really, really dense jungle. Like, Eventide cannot fly between the trees easily. There is so much foliage that's hanging down from above that it's almost like a wall of foliage that leads all the way up into the canopy.
I would complain about my wings clipping on branches. But other than that, I guess I'll start leading the way.
Are we like following the path of these things, or I don't know what like kind of direction? Like we sure hidden laboratory, look for people to find our person, but I don't know what direction outside of in we're going.
You see one trail.
Oh, there's an actual trail.
Yeah, there is a trail leading in. Like, it doesn't look like it's like paved or anything like that, but there's a clear path where you can pass through, where the rest of it looks like a wall of foliage that you have to be like carving a way through.
Okay, well, I would be leading the way down the trail going, oh, as my wings keep bumping into things the whole time.
Okay, it's not too difficult to follow. After probably about 15 minutes of pushing through the jungle, you do come out into a clearing. And the clearing, it's strange. It's covered in what looks like orange flowers growing up out of the ground. Though it looks like it, like, and they look like they were originally planted in straight rows, but now they've obviously been abandoned into natural growth for a long time. The jungle, you can see the jungle encroaching around the edges of this, and there are the lines that it used to be planted in. Like, there's lines where you can still see the larger plants still showing up there, but they're clearly spreading out beyond those lines now and have been for some time.
I go, ooh, pretty, and I pick one of the flowers.
There's also an odor as you're coming in, and it's a very heavy odor. It almost makes you feel a little dizzy as you're walking into the space.
I still pick one of the flowers.
Okay.
If nothing happens, I stick it on my hair, and then I ask everyone if we're going to continue.
I'd like to identify the flower.
That will be a nature check.
Okay. I can do that. I also have proficiency with the herbalism kit, whichever one matters. 19.
That's enough. I'm just trying to figure out where is that. Where are those good people? Stupid thing. Yeah, these are a flower. They're called dragon poppy. They are the base ingredient for dragon smoke, which is a heavily addictive drug. It's the one that you know that Sig Phillips, the other captain, was possibly addicted to. It is an incredibly addictive substance and very not good for your general health. Though it does feel really nice when you smoke it. Briefly. Why there's an old abandoned field of that here.
Interesting. Mind the flowers. They're highly addictive. We might actually take some when we come back.
Oh, is this the stuff the one guy asked us about?
It is the plant that leads to that, yes.
Oh, I pick a couple and shove them in my pockets.
Hey, we have gardens. Leave us alone.
You guys are going to start a drug trade.
People are free to buy those products or just not, you know? No one suspects the old granny of it. Or the teenager.
Other than the poppies, there does seem to be another pathway that leads out, not directly across the field, but sort of on the more northern side of it. Again, leading back out into the jungle.
Is the environment feel very like tropical, like oppressive rainforest, like you would expect?
There's definitely a lot of dampness in the air, but there's also enough of a breeze blowing in off of the ocean that it seems to wipe a lot of it away eventually. So it's not too oppressive. It's not like Amazon basin level oppressive, but more like the rainforest in Hawaii kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It actually would be fairly pleasant if it wasn't for, you know, all the horrible other crap.
Noted.
So are you going to try going through the other pathway, or are you just going to frolic in the field?
I guess I would suggest to Eventide that we keep going.
Okay, Eventide, if you can give me another survival check.
Sure thing.
It's not terribly difficult to follow the path, but it's... yeah, it's more than enough. Could also get everyone to give me a perception check.
Oh, well, I can follow the path, but apparently I'm focusing on it really, really, really hard.
I'm able to pay attention, it seems, for once.
I'm convinced that Eventide is not paying attention because she's drugged.
Well, the real Eventide is.
Yeah. Hey!
Torque and Lyra, Virgil, you don't actually notice this. Both of you notice, as you're walking down the path, that on either side of you, there looks like what used to be dwellings of some kind that have now been completely overtaken by the jungle. They're barely visible underneath the undergrowth, but there's clear traces of like a round wall that's been grown over by vines here and that sort of stuff. And there seems to be like a little bit of better surfacing on the path up beneath you than there was coming up from the beach. Almost like this was a regular path from the village that you may be walking through down to the field that you're coming from.
I say nothing.
Same.
Virgil didn't notice. It was Torque and Lyra.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said... My bad.
No, DC 20.
Wrong droid.
The three of you, though, Torque, Virgil, and Lyra, you also start to hear kind of drumming. It doesn't sound like a very good drum, but there's something that's giving a rhythmic beat coming from up ahead.
Like an enjoyable beat? Or like war drummy?
It doesn't sound like a drum. It sounds like things are being hit against each other. Like rocks on rocks or bones or something like that. But there is a definite rhythm to it. Like, it's not like somebody mining where there might be a pattern, but it's not consistent. This seems like it has a regular patterned beat to it.
I come to an abrupt stop. If there's anybody directly behind me, they might possibly run into me.
I sidestep deftly.
Think I might have been ahead of you.
Like, if Virgil's the only one near me, I'd be like, did you hear that?
You mean the strange thudding?
Yes.
Someone is not exactly the greatest of drummers.
It's disconcerting.
It's curious.
If you find it curious, you go ahead and look.
I have no interest. I find it curious that someone would drum.
You've never met a bard, then.
Thankfully, no. Though I think I killed one once. Not sure.
Great.
He was drunk and singing out of tune. Does that count?
No.
Then no.
Where's...
Are you not coming?
Oh. Yeah, we're figuring something out that's weird. Where's Torque at in the lineup?
Torque would have been toward the front and would have continued walking when Lyra stopped.
DM, do I feel the beat in the ground also? Or just
No.
hear it?
You just hear it. It's like there's clearly something being hit against something else somewhere up ahead, but it's not like a really significant, like there's nobody hitting a big massive drum or something like that.
Right. I'm just trying to make sure it's not like, you know, a stampede in the gorge or something like that.
No, it's not fast enough to be something like a stampede where you'd be getting a lot of different strikes. It's a more regular, consistent, like driving kind of thump, 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 like that kind of thing.
Okay. I kind of hurry to catch up with Glimmer and notify her of said noise. Whenever she gets back from being AFK.
We'll wait until Radix is back because this is a significant moment.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go get pie then.
I wasn't gonna snack this game, but then I got pie.
And then I got high.
No, so Cease is going for pie.
Got it.
Well, then I got pie. Right. How's the kid? All good?
Yeah. Luckily, just got on her pillow, so
Mm.
she was. My wife was in the bathroom, so I just wanted to. She came to the door, so she got sick, and so I got a shower started and switched out her pillow through the.
Cool.
Okay.
Fair warning, by the way, folks. Tonight, we might get people watching at some point. I have some friends who are interested, so I link them to Sill's. There we go. Sill's stream.
Did I miss anything in like the 2 minutes I was gone or whatever?
You're muted, Enders.
No, we held up just because this is going to be a pretty significant moment.
Okay.
Yeah, we had, but me, Virgil, and Lyra all heard that rhythmic drumming. I
Right.
kept walking with you and Eventide. They stopped, and then
Yep.
I think while you were gone, the only thing that really happened was Lyra said she was walking up to you to basically say, "Hey, I hear this noise. Do you hear it?" kind of thing.
Okay. Got it.
I'm back with Phi.
As you guys follow the drumming and the trail, you come out into what at first glance seems like it might be a clearing, but you quickly realize that the trees don't open up above you at all. This is all buried underneath the jungle, though it's been cleared out underneath. You're coming up towards basic high point on the island, and this is sort of built in right against. It was almost impossible to see where the high point was as you were going through the jungle, but this is built right up against the side of a steep rise in the cliff and dug out into it. And it looks like this whole floor in here was flattened out and dug into the cliff. And in that niche in the cliff, there's a large, heavily worn down statue of a creature. It's a very tall statue, it's about 15 feet tall. The creature looks roughly humanoid, and an emphasis on the roughly. It does have legs and arms, but it also has what looks like a lot of tentacles coming out of its back and shoulders, and that are wrapped around it. And it does not look like it's meant to be human at all. It looks decidedly other than the rough body shape. In front of the statue, there's a small fire burning, and there's a massive pungent smell as you're walking into the clearing that you can only imagine is from poppies that are being thrown into the fire to burn. And the drumming sound is coming from 3 old women who are sitting back near the statue and the coral altar in front of it. They are holding on to what just look like bones, and they're striking them against each other, keeping a beat. And in front of them and in front of the altar, you see 6 people, 4 women and 2 men, who are wearing very dirty and filthy clothing, but they're dancing to the beat and have their faces cast up and don't seem to be very sensible at all to what might be going on around them. And all 3 of those women who look like they're the feral type of creatures you've seen before, they're all very clearly old women, like they have long gray hair, but they're also all 3 of them very clearly pregnant, which seems odd. None of them are really paying attention to you.
Glimmer just issues a, "Oh my."
I slowly start backing away as quietly as possible.
I stealth into the underbrush. I'm trying to make my presence as unseeable as possible.
I'll back up with Lyra, I guess.
And if Eventide doesn't start moving, like within like my first 2 steps, I'm grabbing her into a bear hug, covering her mouth, and backing her up with me.
I wasn't going to. I was actually going to look at you guys and go, huh? Why are we backing up? So, okay.
That's why she covered your mouth.
So
I was expecting something like, oh, this is like our old slumber parties in the Feywild.
I would have been like, oh, heh, and then that's where she covers my mouth and drives me off.
Do those of you being dragged back give me a quick perception check?
I'm not very perceptive today.
You've got a hand over your mouth. The other 3 of you, you all do recognize one of the dancing women looks like the Genevieve that you were sent to try and find. You recognize her from one of the portraits in her parents' place.
Remind me who Genevieve was again?
The person we were sent to rescue. I'm absolutely pretending I don't see her.
Yes, of course.
Genevieve Tolchrist. That's the last name of her.
I don't see anything from my position, just hiding in the undergrowth and observing.
You see that, like I said, there is a coral altar in front of the statue. That coral altar does seem to have a lot of old blood on it. But what that means, you'd have to get closer to investigate.
I know who you saw. We can solve this right now.
I'm still holding my hand over Eventide. And I look at Glimmer and go, I saw nothing. And unless you have an immense amount of explosives in your garments, there's no solving.
Do the enthralled dancing people appear human? Or do they look like they've been altered?
Dirty, and their clothes are starting to fall apart because they clearly have not been taking care of their clothes. But they look fully human at this point, though they seem out of their mind right now. Whether it's from drugs or mind control or whatever, you have no idea. But they don't seem like they're in the proper state of mind.
Torque will lean over to Glimmer and Lyra and maybe we just need to take out the 3 with the bones.
If I can get close enough.
Right. Because I'm sure the 3 that are dancing are going to turn and attack us.
Hang on, just clarification, is Genevieve one of the 3 pregnant old ladies, or is she one of the ones dancing?
She's one of the dancing ones.
Okay, I wasn't quite
3
sure.
old ladies look like they're the feral types that you fought earlier, who were definitely not human anymore. The people who are dancing still look fully human.
Okay.
Correction.
So whatever
6.
causes the transition has not happened there yet.
I'm sure the 6 dancing wouldn't turn and attack
6,
us.
yeah.
The moment we try to engage the 3... Pardon the expression, Glimmer. Elderly ones?
Side note, in case you missed it in the rolls, that was a 28 for the stealth.
Okay.
It's very likely that they are being enthralled in some way.
Right. But you have to figure out how to break that enthralling. And do it without killing them.
That's why we kill the 3 with the bones.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to offer up the pixie as an offering to the 6? Just to keep them busy?
Sounds good to me.
To assist with that.
What did Glimmer say? Because I only heard Sil.
I might be able to assist with that.
Offering up Eventide?
Not quite what I was going, but I might be able to, what's the word? Incapacitate many of them?
That sounds like a better option.
While this discussion is ongoing, DM, one last question. The 3 hags that are drumming the bones, are they watching the dance, or are they just watching each other and drumming and people are the people are dancing nearby?
They're watching the dance, but they're also watching each other. They're not. It's not like they're doing something other than consciously drumming.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't look like they're doing some kind of a ritual that's forcing them to dance or something like that.
No, but I mean the hags that aren't. I meant the 3 that are drumming are watching the people that are dancing. Okay.
Yeah, they're watching them a little bit. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to them either, though.
Oh, okay. At some point after observing this for a bit, I'm going to sneak back to the group. There may be a way to resolve this without conflict.
Explain.
If we were to create a audible distraction in an opposite direction that would draw attention, I could sneak in and grab our intended target. Subdue them and take them away before anyone knew what was happening.
And just leave the other 5 to their fate?
I don't believe we were asked to bring them back.
Just because you're not tasked with something doesn't mean you let people here to turn into whatever the hell that was on the beach.
We can also think and eat at the same time. For those, I suppose you don't eat. We can process 2 different things simultaneously. If you will recall, 1, this is a connection to the lurker below and the Jade Prison. We need to know more about why this place is relevant to the Jade Prison and this lurker and how far its influence reaches. Bruce.
You see like the light in Virgil's eyes like flickering as he's processing this and trying to figure things out, and he's like, that would allow for deviation within the parameters.
Yes.
A point.
While we are here, we do not know if those women are permanently altered and would come willingly. How many would be combatant, we don't know, but there's more to do here while we are here.
Tactical analysis would suggest only keeping 1 alive.
We do not know if they are all threats. Even our mission.
I was referring to the 3 elderly ladies. Curious. Human gestation is not known in adult females that age.
No, it is not. This is aberrant. We need to get our target, and I just hope that the dancing ones are able to be saved and not horrible things that have evolved. So yes, perhaps we could create a distraction, but then we need to engage. Virgil, if you are willing to be a distraction, I could grant you a bit more swiftness. Or possibly even tied. I don't know who. I guess I could create a distraction with some sort of illusion.
I make a pretty good distraction.
I can make a good distraction. Just let me know.
I still have my hand over Eventide's mouth.
Oh. Well,
Shh. The adults are talking.
I think she's older than you, Lyra.
I just glare at Glimmer, like, don't encourage her.
She has a say. She could fly away and be completely safe as a distraction.
Or they could shoot her out of the sky. We don't know what they're capable of.
Entirely right. But if
out of character, I do have druidcraft, so there's a bunch of interesting things I could do to make a distraction, but I obviously can't suggest that while I'm being muffled.
Yeah, I could like make a sound with minor illusion. That would be like my contribution.
Let's see, it says I can make a flower blossom, I can make a harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves or a puff of wind or the sound of a small animal. I can instantly snuff out a light, a candle, a torch.
That might be a good one if you snuff out their fire.
Yeah.
Because that might also like stop the drug stuff if that's causing the people to be a thing.
And lastly, I can create a tiny harmless sensory effect that will predict what the weather will be, but that won't help, obviously.
That will not. Lyra, let's let the girl who can fly be a distraction. We don't know what they can do, but she's also very capable of, it appears, of navigating the jungle as well, and can come right back to us if we need.
In fairness, she's very good at creating attention.
So, Eventide, I think Lyra is willing to let you go, but just know that you need to go on the other side, and we will come almost in from... We are going north. If you go to the western side, we will go to the eastern side, and you can start this.
I nod vigorously.
Are you okay with this, Lyra?
I don't have a choice. I don't. And like, again, I'm still like, I feel like I'm holding Eventide like a teddy bear. I don't know how big she is. But I feel like I'm holding her like a little kid with a teddy bear, and like I've got a hand across her body and a hand over her mouth, and like I don't want her to get hurt, and I don't want. And like I say that, and I'm like, I stop, and I'm like, and I look at her, I'm like, don't let this get to your head. I don't want you dead.
I nod vigorously again.
So be careful, because I don't want to have to peel you off the floor or watch them obliterate you in the sky and get covered in your parts. And I very slowly let her go.
Here, girl. Be swift. And I put a hand like on her chest, and I'm gonna cast Long Strider, which will give you an hour buff. Your speed increases by 10. All of your speeds, so you're flying too.
Okay, that's cool. And so like whispering badly because she's gonna be like, okay, which side did you want me to go again?
You're going to sneak the best that you can around to the far side and make your distraction, whatever that may be. And we will go slightly over there, and it will be as if we are on opposite sides of this place.
Okay, I will flutter on over. Do you want me to roll for like a stealth check or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a plus to stealth. It's small, but it's there. Yikes. Could be better, could be worse.
Okay. They don't seem to notice you.
And I will snuff out their fire.
Okay. The fire goes out. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Aw, my dice are all over the place today.
I'm going to throw this on the same old coast map, just for convenience. Mostly for tracking purposes. Okay, so the moment that the fire goes out, the three old ladies immediately hiss and start to get up. But Torque, you get to act first.
All right.
In the
Just-
map, where are they?
They're up on the northern end of the coast, so we'll grab.
Oh,
one,
I see,
two.
I see. Yep, I got it.
I already forgot. I went from the left side, right?
Eventide went behind them to stuff it out.
Alright, yeah.
Which means you're back there. They don't know where you are.
We thought we were coming from the north. Eventide went to the west, we went to the east.
The best.
You were going north.
Yes,
When-
and so that was the idea, was that Eventide would go west and the rest of us would go east.
So
But
I'm really
I was under the assumption that we weren't on this same map too. So
I'm really
Well,
confused.
you're not on this same map, but
no, I know. That's why I'm just like, I don't really care what this looks like. But we were like more or less kind of flanking each other.
so there we go. That should be fine. That's about the same right distances that you would be. And I'm not putting the other people on the map because they're gonna just cower and be afraid.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do what Torque does and do my 87 steps of activating rage. Oh, they are so far away.
You didn't enter the shrine area proper. You were still in the jungle.
I will double move
They're over by the statue, which is far the way across.
And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Virgil.
Well, I'm guessing with the sand, there's not really anywhere to stealth.
No, it's jungle. Like I'm not using the proper map.
Okay.
I just did this first so we can know the distances. If you wanted to cycle around through the jungle, that's absolutely possible.
Does my 28 stealth from before still count?
Yeah, you haven't done anything to break that.
Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I'm stealthing. Oh wait, it's half movement for stealth, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're also going straight into the middle of the open shrine area.
Okay. In that case, I'll bonus action dash to there then, and be like on the edge. And action double dash to go another 1, 2, 3, 4 around the outside, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Glimmer's up next.
Okay.
Oh,
Just need to ruler this. Oh my god, they are so far away. Okay. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I'm going to use my Fey Touched charge, free charge of Misty Step to teleport 30 feet as a bonus action. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, where does that get me in terms of... Fuck. They're still very far away. That is super unfortunate. I don't think that's gonna be useful. I just burned that for nothing.
And closest one to you is 45 feet.
Yep. Cat, stop it. I
This is what I'm having to deal with right here.
Say what?
This is what I'm having to deal with right here.
Oh.
Oh god, it's...
I hadn't seen that. I suppose. God, that's 30 feet. Balls. Yeah, let's just start with a mind sliver so that can orange. No. I'm gonna have blue give me an intelligence saving throw, please. DC 15.
They're great at those. That's a 2.
Excellent. It takes some psychic damage. 9 psychic damage. And its next saving throw has a minus d4 to it before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
And next up is Lyra.
Great. Fantastic. I don't like any of this.
Can I ask what's with the badger?
That's my badger?
Okay, cool.
Great bag of tricks.
His name's Bucky. Bucky the Badger. I've ran the ruler 3 times. This is horrible. And I'm like, okay, that's the square I'm moving to. And then I look away to switch off of ruler, and I'm like, crap, what square was it? I had that enabled. It's not showing up. Measure while dragging is not working for me. All of this sucks.
How did I get moved over? What?
I didn't move you.
I know, I reloaded and suddenly I'm across the map.
Whee! Does it look like Torque has his eyes set on going after one specific old lady? Okay. Oh, I might regret this.
I finally put dual wield as an option in the weapon modifications. Makes me so happy.
What is your movement, dude? Hold on, I accidentally just closed my badger window. That is not how you spell badger. There we go. DM question.
Yep.
Can the badger do a double move also? Or can he only do a single move?
No, you can do a double move. He's not
Okay.
doing anything else.
Yeah, he's just moving. Okay. All of my turn is complete.
Okay. And now the very angry pregnant ladies are going to go nuts. She's just shrieking and charging at the first person she sees, which happens to be Lyra. Alright, I didn't fix these stupid stat blocks. At least my dice work now.
I totally forgot I'm on a horse.
Okay, well, First Lady actually manages to critical bite onto Lyra.
Can I ask, is the spell rule, is it once per turn or once per round?
What spell roll?
Like, you can only cast a leveled spell with a spell slot once per turn or round? I think it's
Pretty
turn.
sure it's turn. Yeah.
Then I would like to Silvery Barbs that, please.
Oh, good. They will definitely still hit. That is, maybe AC 23.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's still not a crit.
It's not a crit, which is good.
And then, sorry, I need to resolve this really fast. It's within 60 feet. Of course you are. Virgil, you're still stealthed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then
I already have advantage, so.
Okay, then I give it to Lyra. Your next D20 test has advantage.
Okay. DM, let me know when you're done attacking with this specific person, because I have a reaction.
Sure. First, you take 8 piercing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
So I already have advantage on wisdom saving throws? So do I
It still
lose
applies.
the advantage from...
You have double advantage, which neuters out. No additional benefit.
Poop.
There is actually there is a super advantage option in the dice rolls.
I think there's only one actual way to get that to work, and that's Elven Accuracy, if you're still using it.
My god.
Mhm.
That's insane.
Are you sure you don't want to give her
Stupid.
the super advantage this one time?
It's fine. I don't care.
You fall asleep.
Fantastic. Okay.
Can you?
That's a question.
Yes,
Clash,
I
I
can.
don't know.
Yes, I can sleep, but I can't be. Well, hold on. Is it a sleep spell or is it a dream spell?
It is
like-
not a dream spell. It is not a spell at all. But
What is it? I know it sounds really weird, but
it's more like a poison effect. Like, if you can't be made to go to sleep, then that would apply. But if it's only against magical sleep, then it wouldn't apply.
It's hold on. It's weird.
It's a clash chart
'Cause-
thing, right?
Yeah, it's like I can, but I can't.
Let me just get the precise wording here.
Spells and other magical effects is the precise wording.
I would consider this to be a magical effect. So in that case, it doesn't actually work on you. Okay.
So she never needed to make the save in the first place.
No, but we didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, live and learn.
So
No, it's cool.
Um,
She keeps the advantage then.
so hold on. So it's immune to magical spells and effects that require you to dream. Like the dream, so it specifically says you are immune to magical spells and effects that require you to dream, like the dream spell, but not to spells and effects that put you to sleep, like the sleep spell.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's absolutely a Clash her like only thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's severed from dreams.
Yeah, it's not dreaming, so you would fall asleep then.
That's fine. Do I hold on?
you'll-
Do I fall from my horse?
People can ride horses while asleep.
Okay, fantastic.
If you take any damage, or if any other creature uses its action to wake you up, then you can repeat the saving throw. Is your mount intelligent enough to try and wake you up?
Let's see. What's my mount's intelligence? Probably not.
This is a possibility.
My mount's intelligence is 6.
Maybe?
I don't know. Give me a DC. We'll roll for it.
10.
I get a -2. Yeah, buddy. We'll just say it wasn't even like intentional. They just reared up to try to wake me up or something.
It may not even matter. We're gonna have the thing attacking you has more attacks, and it may do damage.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. You're asleep, so it's gonna have advantage. That's AC 23 again. Is it better if it does damage and wakes you up, or?
And I don't care.
It depends how much damage it does in the process of waking her up.
Well, the claws are less. It's 5 slashing damage. And you can give me another saving throw. Wisdom. Yeah, you wake up. It's only DC 10.
Great story. I was like, I blacked out for 1 second.
Pretty much. But at least you can defend yourself against the second claw attack. I have rolled 3 18s. That has a +5 to attack.
Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm taking this guy down.
That is 7 slashing damage. So much for your armor.
I'm down to 10 hit points.
Blue's gonna rush. Oh yeah, you have a
Hold on.
reaction.
Yep.
you said.
So I'm gonna hellish rebuke this guy.
Okay.
I did not want to hit that. It's a DC 13 deck save.
Where's my thingy?
I hate that when you hit cast, it's instantly like, here.
I know, it's
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that yet. You ruined the surprise.
Yeah, I rolled a 9, so that's a fail.
Yeah, so that's 21 damage. That's fire damage. Burn, baby, burn. Surrounded by green flames.
Is that something that you've always been able to do, or is that since your bracer or whatever your jade thing?
That's... Yeah, we'll say it's since then.
Cool.
Okay, blue guy is up next. They're going to charge at Torque. And Torque is not attacked, so no advantage.
Haha.
First, they're going to try and bite you. That's AC 18.
Yep, that's a hit.
And that's a whopping 5 piercing damage.
2. And I'm immune to magical sleep.
Okay, so we won't even roll the thing then, and then I'll just do the claw attacks. AC 15,
No.
and that's a nat 2, so that's not going to hit. And that brings us to Eventide with her whopping 6 initiative.
Yeah.
Cat, shut off your computer.
Yeah. He stepped on the power button getting into my lap.
Oh, yeah.
So I probably missed it, but have they done damage to anyone?
Yeah, they did damage to Lyra. They managed to hit Lyra with all 3 attacks.
Okay.
And they bit Torque, but it didn't put them to sleep.
I'm going to put a hunter's mark on the one that went for Lyra, so orange.
Yep.
And I'll try to hit her. Not my favorite. Does that hit a 16?
When 16 hits, AC is 13.
Okay.
They seem unusually sprightly for being heavily pregnant.
Fair. Especially at her age. Well, it skipped the roll for strikes again. Okay, so that's my total for the first attack, and then I'll try and attack her again.
Yep.
I'm barely skating by.
A hit's a hit.
Oh, same roll. I think. Yeah. Alright, so that's my turn.
Okay, orange is not doing well, but yellow gets to go. Doesn't know that. Well, Eventide just revealed themselves. They're going after Eventide. First, they're going to bite you. That's 24 AC. I think is definitely going to hit. For 10 piercing damage on Eventide. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Got it. I think I might need to switch dice.
You fell asleep.
Okay.
And they're going to keep attacking you.
What would that be in the thingy? Is it like unconscious or?
It would be unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to claw at you, AC 16. on Eventide?
Oh, it's me. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, barely, but yeah.
Like with Lyra, this might wake you right back up. Big damage on all of these. That's 9 slashing damage from the claw. And you can give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's better. Nope, it's not. I thought it was gonna be 17, and then it kept rolling.
And they'll go after you again.
If it hits, she might down me.
I rolled an 18 and a 19, so
it?
unfortunately.
Just do less than 10.
I was 6.
Okay, I'm still up.
And that brings us back to the top of the round with Torque.
Alright, Torque is gonna take a swing from where he is at the one in front of Lyra.
Okay.
Attacking recklessly.
That one is not healthy at all.
Well, like, this one kind of tickled me a little bit, but that one messed her up a bit, so... Seems to be the bigger threat. 23 to hit.
Yep.
20 bludgeoning. 4 radiant.
And that old pregnant lady is dead.
Alright. And then second attack will be the one right next to me.
Baby killer.
20 to hit.
Yep.
17 bludgeoning. 3 radiant. And why not take another 4 fire?
Do you not have the weapon mastery bonus attack?
Oh shit,
Great
yeah I
weapon
do.
master.
Bonus action, let's go.
Bonus action. 20 to hit.
It's dead. It's
14 bludgeoning, 2 radiant.
It is not, in fact, dead. It is
Just
barely standing, but it's
Mostly
not dead.
dead.
That is it for me.
Okay, that
Shit.
brings us to Virgil.
I see Torque smash the ever-loving shit out of one, and then the other is barely clinging to life, and then there's one in the distance that's murdering Eventide. So, leaving this poor sod to its fate at the front, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. Take out my crossbow, and I'm going to take a shot at Yellow from stealth.
Okay.
So...
You get advantage.
Yep. I only roll 1 dice. And I don't need to roll a second dice, that's a natural 20. So that's...
First round went for the DM. Second round is going for the players.
That's 14 plus, hang on, sneak attack. $14 plus 31 for a total of 44 points of damage, piercing.
You
45.
did not quite one-shot it.
No.
Not quite.
Okay.
It's still up.
Bonus action. I'm gonna stealth again. I've nothing else I can really do.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth again while being slightly flustered that it's still alive. So I'm pretty sure that thing is falling apart. 20 stealth.
And that brings us to Glimmer.
I'll try it, though I'm not sure if I should. Can I get Yellow to give me a wisdom saving throw as I yell in my like dark voice, fall down. So wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
I rolled a 17.
Falls, nothing happens, and see, that was my action. Not really set to do anything with my bonus, so womp womp. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Lyra.
Now that I've remembered I'm on a steed, I can actually move a decent speed now. Sorry, I'm making thinking noises. Did we determine potions were an action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Okay,
That's in the 2024 rules now.
perfect. So... yeah, okay. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to bonus action potion, cause me ouchie. Oh, yeah. I hate that I'm using this, but I have to. That works. I'm still not at full health, but I'm better. And then I'm going to Haya. $22 to hit.
Yep.
For the Haya. 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a Haya again.
They are still up.
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
More slashing damage. 9.
They had 1 hit point left.
Yes!
Kill stealer. Nah.
And like I like give Eventide that glare of like, I told you not to get dead. And that is my turn.
Okay, and that brings us to Blue. And Torque's right there, so. Chompy chompy. Did you
with
go reckless?
advantage? Yep.
That's AC 21.
That's a hit.
For max damage, 13 piercing damage from the bite.
6.
And you're immune to sleep, so you remember to roll with advantage. Double 8s, so that's a total of 13 AC, which I'm pretty
No.
sure is a miss. And second claw. AC 24. Or, no, not 24, 21.
Yep.
One itty bitty claw for a whopping 5 slashing.
2.
And Eventide. Who is badly hurt, but also not currently threatened. But is also asleep. You get to make another saving throw. It's one against the sleep effect.
Did she not pass it when she got hit and she was
Yeah,
down to
she
hit points?
failed on like the first one and then it got hit twice.
Yeah, it's another saving throw. Did she make?
Yeah,
Two
she
saving
rolled
throw?
10. She's got a.
Oh,
10
so she
wisdom
doesn't
save.
immediately wake up. She has to make the saving throws again.
Yeah, it gives you another saving throw when you're hit.
Got it.
Okay. It's just I saw that she's got a wisdom saving throw of 10 somewhere. I thought that was the DC.
Oh, she did pass the second saving throw, I think, so she is awake.
Yeah.
She still has herself marked with unconscious. But yeah, it's Splinda's turn whenever she wants to.
Sorry, I didn't hear the part where I became conscious again.
I think because you rolled the second save out as a 10 would be enough to hit the DC.
Oh, okay. Well, that just didn't sync in my brain right then. Okay, so
There's one still up, it's the blue one.
I'm gonna.
on,
Can I move my hunter's mark to it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Probably don't need it, but you can.
Oh, okay. Why? I'm having to click everything 6 or 7 times again, just like last week. It's very annoying.
I mean, they had 3 health left, so that's all more than enough.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll stop madly clicking Hunter's mark because it won't roll. So after she goes down, I'm gonna flutter into the camp and be like, "See, guys, I can do things."
Okay, but as you're doing that, all the people who were dancing are cowering over on one side of the shrine, like terrified by what's going on, and seem almost like insensible, like they're still out of their minds. But all of you also hear a deep, disturbing voice in your heads. All you hear is just, yes, feed me. I am almost free.
I cover my ears and I like crumple up on the ground with like my wings folded under me and like a little ball, like a scared little ball of a kitten or something.
And weirdly, you get a distinct impression that that voice is coming from somewhere below you.
I
I
start.
immediately hover off the ground.
I start chucking the dead bodies as far away from the statue as possible.
Okay.
I go over to the huddled group of people. Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please come with us. Your safety
no
can
reaction
be
whatsoever.
guaranteed.
I do like the I run past the statue, the area where they're cowering, and I'm like, Virgil, just knock them out. Let's go. I grab the next dead body and just start chucking.
I apologize for her. Her demeanor is lacking in bedside manner.
Rushed,
Please,
Virgil. The word is
come with
rushed. My
us.
demeanor is rushed.
We must go now. Come with us if you wish to live.
I would like to approach Blue and check what this pregnancy thing is.
Okay. Medicine check.
I'm really good at those with a +0. Actually, I'm going to guide myself, so.
I have a +1.
I don't know what else you would do to check
Hey,
it.
not bad. A 19.
They're definitely look like they're pregnant. Or were pregnant, I guess. It's doubtful the fetus survived the combat.
What could do this?
You all get a sudden flash in your heads of disturbing images, like tentacles roiling over each other. As the same voice comes in and says, "You may leave my island, but leave one man and one woman."
Ick.
I'm sorry.
Curious. Once again, I seem to have a voice in my head giving instructions.
Does the voice sound familiar at all?
You have never heard this before in your life.
Okay. Figure I've had a lot of people talking in my head, so I want to make sure it doesn't match any of them.
Entirely unrelated.
Fantastic.
Much more disturbing.
Horrible.
Excellent.
And yet, weirdly enticing in ways that disturb you worse.
I disapprove. What if we don't leave a male and a female? One of the 6 people? One of the 6 people? 2 of the 6? Because I'm not staying.
Well, what is interesting about all of this is that together, none of us can procreate within our group. So perhaps some.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Okay, your medicine check is enough for you to know that none of these women should have been able to bear children.
Fair point.
Given their age.
Can we leave, like, a male and female beetle or a male and female plant?
I think my badger's a male.
The voice isn't engaged in a conversation with you, really.
I would like to go to wherever this statue is.
Sure.
And maybe if there's a way to identify it.
Give me a religion check. Or Arcana.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that with a guidance. Are you joking me? 14.
You're pretty sure it's demonic of some kind.
Yep,
That's about as far as you can get.
that tracks with a 2. With this altar and this shrine, are there any texts or anything of the kind?
You can give me a investigation check.
A 20.
You don't see any texts, but it does look like the altar itself can be rotated, sort of clockwise, off of whatever it's sitting on. There's scrape patterns in the actual stone floor underneath here, which show that it's been moved.
Jacinth, do you believe you'd be willing to take these poor women back to the golden thing?
As you say that, I would like to conjure some good berries and give them to the terrified people.
They don't even seem to recognize what you're offering them as food.
I set it down in their laps, or by their feet, or whatever.
Great.
Like, they still look like they have lost their minds. They are mad, somehow. Like, they're not just a little bit out of it, they are completely out of sync with reality.
Does anyone have lesser restoration?
So this is where I cast Dissonant Whispers on all of them, right?
The druid might have been able to.
Yeah. This is an early track.
And the only other thing I can think of, something I don't have prepped. Can I just really quick, I'm gonna pop a charge of my Wand of Magic Detection.
Okay.
Is anything within a 30-foot radius of me magical?
There's remnants of necrotic magic around the altar, though it looks like it's more the after effects of spells that and magical effects that were used around it rather than an inherent property of the altar.
Okay. Torque, dear. Please give me a hand. I don't think this altar is supposed to be here like this.
He walks over and
I point out the groove marks that it can be rotated.
he'll shrug and try to rotate it.
It moves fairly easily, actually, and there's a small pit underneath it, for lack of a better word, and the pit is filled with bones. The bones are very small bones. And there is a
You
very
don't look
great
like
many of
fairy
them.
bones, do they?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
The thing's making old ladies pregnant and then eating the babies.
I will say the only people you've seen under the age of like 45 were the people from the Dulcimer who are sitting around. You haven't seen a single child, even with these 3 pregnant ladies here.
Tasty.
Please move it back. Torque.
Torque will spin it back as he contemplates just smashing everything.
I think this shrine should be destroyed.
Destroyed, you say?
With... Yes.
Jason is also refusing to take those people back to the Golden Gull. I'm here for the laboratory. We need to find the laboratory and find the treasures in that. I'm not leaving without it. I don't care about those people.
I see that you'll recognize the daughter of your former employer, a Miss Tolchrist. So...
I didn't work for the Tolchrist that took on their daughter as a favor.
I'm sure.
Is that our quote-unquote guide or captain, whoever that's being
Yeah.
snarky? Okay. Just
The
making
worst
sure I'm...
person in this entire thing, even when there's a soul-devouring tentacle demon.
Where are they exactly in relation to us?
Standing right next to Torque.
Torque, okay.
Like, she wasn't there for the combat, but she came in when everything calmed down.
Okay. So... Torque and Glimmer, and I'm gonna call her Knucklehead because I can't remember her name, are gathered around the blue corpse. Is that correct?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure I have relation.
So,
Oh no,
okay,
Torque's,
never mind.
Glimmer's over
I-
by the altar. And
yeah,
sorry,
Glimmer is over here if my token doesn't represent that. Oh,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, Torque is over there too.
Okay.
and Jason would have come over with them.
Perfect. So, as soon as she's like, I'm here for the laboratory and the treasure, I don't care about the people, da da da. I'm going to dismount and charge at her
Okay.
and bring my weapon like right under her chin. And my goal is to intimidate her to shut up.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Absolutely, would love to.
You can do that with advantage. You're terrifying and you're using your axe. It's better. She just looks at you and then immediately just bursts into tears.
I roll my eyes. Figures. All talk and annoyance. No backbone. Keep your mouth shut until we get off this island.
She drops down to her knees and just quietly nods at you.
I will put my hand on her head. Say, we're all people. I'm sure you're quite thankful this wasn't you. And I like turn her head towards these women.
Yeah, it's not helping to calm her down.
Maybe it would be best if you all just wait on the beach. Clearly, there's only one way out of here. There's no way we can leave with all this loot without you.
She quietly nods. And she's not getting up yet, but she seems broken.
Yeah, and I lean down and I give her a kiss on the head and say, thank you.
And Torque, still 13 feet tall, will kind of pick her up, because you said she dropped to her knees. He'll kind of pick her up like you do a little kid, put her back on her feet, and like kind of not shove, but nudge her toward the exit.
She'll slowly make her way over that way, but she's not in a rush.
This is a total toddler moment.
Are the others still sat on the floor in shock, or are they following like sheep?
Oh, they're not moving at all.
What are we doing with the rest of these?
They will need to come with us.
Perhaps you should try your persuasion on them as well.
I will see what I can do. And I'm going to walk up to...
As you're walking over, the voice is going to break into all of your minds again. And just say, leave my breeding stock and leave my island. Or I will hunt you to the ends of this earth and devour your minds.
And out loud, in Glimmer's like deep, creepy voice, oh, fuck off. And
Death then!
Virgil turns to Glimmer and is like, in your mind as well, I assume.
yes.
Why do they always have to speak mind to mind? It gets infuriating keeping the voices straight.
I agree. One voice in my head was enough. This new one is most unwelcome.
This one makes 15, 20... You know what? I lost count when I ran out of digits.
Glimmer will go over to Genevieve and like get down a little and kind of put my like hands on her face to try to get her to focus a little. And I'm going to use suggestion on her. Please go with that. Please go with that woman over there. Back to our boats. We wish to take you back to your family. I have 5 more words, but I've made it.
That's fine. The spell seems to have absolutely no effect.
Fuck.
Like there's no mind there to suggest to.
This is a problem. Lyra, there's no one home.
Okay. So, DM, I need to do 2 things. One, I messaged you, but I'll just say it. I want to investigate one of the bodies. It's okay. To see if one of the, I don't care which one, the old ladies, to see if they're actually carrying anything other than clothes on them.
They're not carrying clothes at all. They are fully naked.
Naked? Like they're not wearing like necklaces, jewelry, nothing?
Nothing.
Are they tattooed at all?
No.
Okay. And then I want to attempt to mind link to Genevieve. I think that's her name.
And that's when I would say to Lyra, like, as you're trying to mind link, like, maybe as you're doing it, I'd say, Dear, I don't think anyone is home.
Somebody's got to be there.
You get the psychic equivalent of static when you try. You get the impression that these people's minds have been damaged, not necessarily beyond repair, but they need to be repaired before they can be themselves again. And that's likely going to take the effect of magic or a long time in rehabilitation.
If I approach her, does she run from me or does she just sit there?
No, they're perfectly content to let you guys walk up to them and handle them. They were frightened by the violence, but they seem to have fully calmed down now.
So I'm going to walk up to the group of them and look at Glimmer and go, do we want to send all or one of them?
Why would you say that? All of them.
I'm making sure. I don't want to do something and have this be incorrect.
I don't think any of them asked to be here.
Perfect.
Yes.
I agree. So it's either gonna be my mount or the badger that I'm sending with these guys. I think I can ask the badger to herd them to the boats.
Nip at their fucking heels.
Well, like, nudge them, push them, you know, whatever. I mean, he's a big badger. He's not a small badger. It's actually, I think, a giant badger.
If they try, each individual, one of them is going to keep trying to come back into the shrine space. So like, the moment you turn towards another one, they'll slip back here. It's almost like something is telling them that they need to be here.
Torque takes a baseball hack at the statue.
Okay. Roll a damage roll. I don't think you need to roll an attack roll.
There we go. Max on the bludgeoning, 22, and 1 radiant for a little cherry on top.
You do a pretty good crunch and knock off basically one of the arms on it.
Is there any reaction from the 6?
Nope. I will say the wand that of magic detection charge that Glimmer used, there's no magic on that statue.
Okay, it's just the altar then.
It looks like the altar was used to do some kind of necromantic
Mm-hmm.
ceremonies of some kind, but
So it was essentially just a stone piece, and the magic is from spells. Would have caused
or
the
some
altar.
other magical powers. Like the implication you're getting is that souls were being fed to whatever's lying below you,
Mm-hmm.
and that was how.
Torque dear, I love the efforts, but that is not going to solve our problems.
Letting out some anger always solves problems.
I don't know where we need to go next, but
I mean, there is another trail leading away from the shrine.
I don't think our final destination is here. Perhaps we should step away from this place and lick our wounds a little. We don't know what still may be ahead. I know a lot of us have seen what these things can do, and I don't know if there are more that we'll need to encounter.
And as you said, when we tried to move the people out, they'd always keep trying to find their way back to where the ritual area was. Correct?
Yeah, it's not like they're trying to fight to get back there. It's just
they're drawn to
that's where they're naturally drawn to. So the moment that they're not being actively pushed into a certain direction, they'll just wander back that way.
We need to break the connection these people have to this area. It does not seem they will go willingly.
Whatever is speaking to us is not here.
Certainly. But they are, and they will not leave. Not unless we sever their tie to this area.
What do you suggest?
Unless we have the means to free their minds,
We do not.
then we would have to deal with the source of this attraction. Whatever is causing them either to be compelled to stay here or afraid to leave. Either way, removing that would remove the problem.
Perhaps. Are you suggesting we go on and leave them here? I know Jacinth is
Currently here, they are safe.
Jacinth is rather motivated, it seems, to make sure that they are safe.
Currently here, they are safe. There is no clear danger present. We could deal with this, whatever it is below us, and then return and take them home.
Yes. I think we should perhaps travel a bit anywhere from here. Here, I don't even know if here is fine, but perhaps a short rest to gather our wits before we come upon our next challenge. I know dear Eventide is looking... Oh, poor Eventide.
I flutter in a circle and blood sprays everywhere along with my little sparkles.
So horrible.
Oh my god. And mechanically, I'm suggesting we take a short rest.
Short rest is fine, but I think we can't leave this island until we kill whatever the hell's on it.
I don't disagree, and we weren't planning on leaving anyway because there's treasure and stuff, and realistically, there's still more investigating to do. But
I mean, I do have stuff for if you leave. I wouldn't recommend it.
Sure. Either way, like, Eventide is almost dead. I'm effectively bloodied. Torque is almost bloodied.
Certainly a short rest and then burn some.
Right, I'm not
would be
suggesting a
effective.
long rest because I'm not even sure we can get one here since it's not considered safe, but...
Not unless we rebuild the huts that we saw on the way here.
I have the hut, but I don't know, like, we've never...
No, I mean the shelters that were like just down the road.
I get that,
Those are
but I also
completely
have
ruined, but-
Liam's tiny hut.
Actually,
but I don't
here's,
know if that
here's an
counts.
interesting question. Is there a hut here that the hags would have lived in when they weren't doing the ritual?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay, never mind.
Either way, I have Lehman's tiny hut, and I still don't, like, we've not needed to take a long rest in a place that is incredibly dangerous, so I don't know what that looks like yet, mechanically.
Liam's tiny hut can only prevent people entering it, not leaving it, correct?
Correct.
Damn, so we can't trap them in the bubble.
Also, yes. I mean, if the spell worked that way, I would still need to stay there with them. 'Cause as
That's
long
true.
as I'm in there, the hut stays.
I mean, you can take a short rest with the hut, no problem. For a long rest, you'd have to go back to the ship.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. I knew you were working under, like, safe haven rules, but I wasn't sure what that looked like with Lehman's. I took it anyway, just in case, but...
It won't work for a long rest, just because
Yep.
there's too much stress, basically, because
Yeah.
everything's right outside.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's fine. Not gonna argue that. So I will say, I can offer us some safe haven for a time, and I'm going to ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut. And then right before it comes up, I'll say, gather around, all of you can come in safely, and nothing can bother us inside. Nothing can enter from the outside. I don't think I can stop whatever this is speaking to us from communicating. And it is a 10-foot emanation from me, so not super huge.
I apologize to my giant badger that he will not be able to join us.
You could.
He's size medium.
Yeah, but then I look at Torque.
Torque's thing only lasts 10 minutes. which is the amount of time it takes me to cast this.
I don't need a
perfect.
short rest, so I will stay outside in the undergrowth. As like a sentinel, as like an outside, not sentinel, but you know what I mean, like an outside scout. And keep an eye on the group of sacrifices, should we say.
Okay, then we'll let you guys take a short rest, and we'll also take a 5-minute break because we're like halfway through.
All right, cool.
That's a convenient
Awesome.
time to do it.
Cool.
All right, see you guys in 5.
Back in a bit.
The rest passes fairly uneventfully. You can get occasional glimpses of weird writhing tentacles in your minds here and there, but it's not enough to disturb the rest unduly. So I'm just setting up light on the next map. So yeah, the rest is over, and you guys are free to do whatever you wish to do next.
Virgil, dear, outside of the hovels that you indicated you saw on the way here, wouldn't you agree that these things...
I didn't. I said that out of character. I never saw them.
Hey.
Sorry.
Then, no, I'll kind of just alter this to... The weather can't be perfect all the time. They have to stay somewhere. I didn't see anything on the way here, then perhaps there's another way somewhere? This can't be it. And I guess Glimmer will get up and start looking around to see if there is another path.
There is another path that leads off away from the shrine area.
Found it!
I did mention that before we went to break, but yeah.
If we want to get these girls away, Virgil, didn't you say we needed to break their pact here or something?
They seem to be attached to this location. Seeing as we do not have the magical means of persuading them from leaving, then perhaps we need to find the source of their connection and break it.
Do you think you could go ahead and give an old lady a warning if something is up the trail?
Certainly. Which direction would you like me to go?
And I gesture at the trail I'm standing next to.
I head toward it, but I take like a slight off the path into the undergrowth and I stealth my way up the trail.
Give me a quick survival check. It is a very dense jungle.
Oh crap. Well, that was my stealth and that's a 15. And my survival is, please roll better this time. That's a 12.
That's enough. You're not trying to go far from the path.
No, I'm not. I'm like the path's always within my line of sight, or roughly within like eyesight, but I just want to be off the side of it.
Yeah, just like the paths that you guys have been following have not been like very clear paths through the jungle. They've been like
Gotcha.
overblown game trails through the jungle. It's just the rest of the jungle is so dense that you need to be using like a machete or some other bladed thing to cut away to get passage through. So if you got like 10 feet away from where the path is, you might not be able to see the path anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're able to follow it. You only have to go about 30 feet through the jungle before you hit a cliff face, and a short distance down the cliff face, you do see a dark opening that leads in to the cliff. And you see tiled walls inside that entrance. It's not a cave.
Without going in, I'm going to work my way back to the others and tell them what I've seen and where.
Yeah, and if you all I'll follow the path. We'll go to a new map.
Take it you guys have rolled hit die and such in your break.
Yep.
Some of you were not looking good. I can see the entire map, so I'm scrolling down until I don't see it.
Yep.
What?
I could see the entire map, so I scrolled like all the way down out of it.
I'm the same
Well, you know
one.
what? Get away.
As soon as I
Fine,
saw
yeah.
I could see the whole thing, I just like
It-
immediately scrolled down.
It should be lit, but it shouldn't be automatic vision. Why? Okay, then when I click on people, it works fine on my end. If I click off, I can see the whole map. If I click on, it's give me proper vision.
I mean, you can try again, and then yeah, switch off if we need to.
Let's load it up again.
Nope.
You can see the whole thing?
Yep. Oh, because the doors are open.
Oh, you can see down that hallway.
But no, we see the side rooms too. But I have to assume the lighting is somehow messing with total vision because the
Oh.
doors are open.
I don't understand what's going on because if I'm looking on, if I do like the whole like select token vision,
Mm-hmm.
and I select each of you, it shows me the cliff face and however far you can see down that wall, that hallway, to where the doors are, and then the doors stop it.
Hmm.
And yeah, if I click the doors, then it shows past that. So I don't know why it's doing that for me.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you.
because when you first load it, like without having actually tried to look, I know there are side rooms. Like one had a table or something, and
See, I didn't even go that far. As soon as I saw the sides, I was like, nope, and scrolled down fast.
It's like the walls aren't doing anything. The walls are all there.
But even so, there should still be like a range of vision that you can
no,
see.
I mean it's. This is what scares me about the whole DM thing. It's not the ability to like manage a story or make engaging encounters or anything. It's like the technology is so
I'm trying something really stupid.
involved.
What's frustrating is like from my end when I'm doing the selected token vision thing, it looks like it's working.
Yep.
So I don't even know how to troubleshoot it. I just tried something really, really dumb. I'm going to bring it back for a second and see if it works.
Yes.
So if you can see the whole thing.
Still
You
see
did
the whole thing.
Not looking.
Okay, we're going to do this the really stupid way.
Hooray, big blocks of black.
My hand has been forced back to
Yep.
the old technique.
Yep. Ain't much, but it's honest work.
Oh, I can do I can do line of sight fill. That's hilarious. so janky. Why did that delete all my walls? Oh my god. I was just overruling the walls. Okay, fine. Just a moment. Yeah, that might give you hints, but it's fine. Bring you back in, and hopefully it looks like it's working now. Okay. So yeah, the corridor you see in front of you, it's finely polished stone. Oddly, like there's dirt tracked all over the floor, but the walls are actually in fairly good shape. And it looks fairly old. It looks like there used to be paint all over the walls, but it's incredibly worn down by time, and it's almost impossible to tell what they would have been. So you could make a perception check or an investigation check if you wanted to try and figure that out.
I think I was right behind Virgil, so I will do that.
And there's two simple wooden doors at the far end of the hallway. There are no doors at the front end, it's just that it throws doors on there because I had a gap I put in the wall.
It's really good. 30.
It's hard to make out exactly what the figures were, but when you start like mentally drawing overlays that connect the different parts, it looks like images of sacrifice and pools of blood that were being sacrificed to a tentacled demon figure. Very similar to what the statue looked like. Though the statue, the tentacles it had were all wrapped around it, this one they're more flailed out into the air. But as old as the paint does, it doesn't look like it was part of the original construction. Like, the actual construction is very, very finely done. But the paint is fairly crudely drawn on top of it.
Does someone else mind going down with a bit of light?
Ooh, I can. At least I think I can. Hold on. I'm double checking that.
I equip my ring and begin the walk.
You do notice there's small quartz crystals in the at least the further end of the hallway ceiling that are emitting fairly bright light. It's like the hallway is lit from the sun in the first half of it, but then in the later, it's actually brightly lit from internal lighting. Looks like they might have been casting continual flame on the gems or something like that.
You said that's in the main hallway here?
Yep. what I was trying to do with the light, which apparently broke the entire thing.
That's okay. So like I get up to the edge, and before I even enter the hallway, I stop and I'm like, Virgil, have you investigated this yet?
I have not been in. As soon as I found this complex, I came back and alerted you.
Right. I'm saying this hallway here. I'm
No.
asking to check for traps, dear.
No, I have
Make
done
sure it's
nothing.
safe. Please make sure this is safe before I trudge ahead.
I've moved the wrong person there. I apologize.
Stop moving me! Don't be so pushy.
I moved you out the way. Yeah, I will check for traps.
Dear, hold on. We can't be too sure. And I cast invisibility on you.
On
Dope.
who?
On me, I assume.
Yes.
I hope so. I'm carrying a bright light on my finger.
If you want to search for traps, I'm fine with that. But if you're searching a hallway for traps, you're searching a 10-foot section, and it's taking you time.
Do you want me to search the whole freaking hallway or just the entranceway?
Just the entrance.
No, I'm saying like if you
No,
want to
no,
search
no,
the
I'm
entire
asking
hallway,
the
it'll take a long time.
I know, I'm asking the group. How do they want to proceed? I'm just searching the entranceway for traps.
Yeah, let's just do that first.
Sure. Just give me a investigation check.
Yeah, this is no traps whatsoever. There's no traps here.
Hard to see where there could be. It's fairly polished, smoothly polished stone.
Yeah, there's no traps here. The area seems clear.
You're certain of that?
Positive.
Please step forward.
Did you test it?
I step forward.
It's fine.
Once again,
He's a good
I
scrub with a
haven't-
mop.
I have never failed to find traps when I have looked for them.
Okay, well, next doorway, please. Keep moving, and I like push him forward.
Don't be so pushy.
Too late. What was it? One good push deserves another.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the next doorway and check those for traps.
And I'm intentionally staying 10 feet behind him.
You can give me an investigation check again.
All those horror stories growing up in the temple have me like.
Yeah, I still don't
petrified.
find any traps.
The doors are actually, they're wooden doors and they're hung so loosely they're slightly ajar. Like they're not even like latched properly into place.
I believe the only danger here is structural integrity seems to be failing.
Yeah, keep walking.
I push the doors open.
You should be able to click on those doors.
Oh, goody. I click on the doors and nothing happens.
And it went
And you
dark.
bled the darkness out. What?
We'll just close those again. The darkness did not go away.
Oh god, it's the Vashta Narada.
Up there it goes. Oh, nope. Light's coming in now.
No, myself and Grandma Glimmer have just been consumed by the void.
Only half of us.
Hmm.
The wall of destruction.
Can you see outside of those walls? Even a little bit.
No,
this
only
is
only where the door exits are, just to
Yeah,
indicate.
like
that
the door has like a millimeter of what we can see
Okay,
beyond it.
so for some reason the walls are now working. It has to be
think
something
it's-
to do with the light.
I
that
think
did.
it's because we're now actually like out of that
Inside or
that
something?
outer area.
Yeah, and we're in
We're
the wall
in-
set. So
Yeah.
I bet the cliffside wall wasn't actually part of a wall set to apply the rules.
I checked the walls. The whole cliff qualifies as a wall, and then I drew another wall around the entire complex that attached to that wall in case it was just going around the outer edge of that wall. And nope, that wasn't it either.
I'm
Wow.
gonna say
I
it's
don't
the
know.
doorway.
It shouldn't be, because they're supposed to block light, and they do when I'm doing the selected token vision thing.
I don't
That
know.
means it can be a bit more aggressive with what I'm erasing. Because you shouldn't be able to see any of that.
We now see beyond. Whoa. I see into the right room and beyond the doorway now.
God damn it. Okay.
I don't. I don't. Like, if I come up here, I can see, like, I just see the entirety of the next room. 2 doors at the far end and a hallway to the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I see.
From
I don't even see down the hall. I just see the entrance to the hallway.
from where I'm at, I see 2 squares in to the right, and the entire first set of squares beyond the doors.
Okay, then I can't be overly aggressive. I'm fine.
Maybe refresh? Radix?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I know sometimes as DM, when I would make changes, you guys could still see stuff, but when you guys refreshed...
Well, I just covered it up again.
Well, so much for testing. DM just had to go and ruin it.
Can you see the tokens?
Actually, I see even
No.
less. No, that updated my dynamic vision, so I only see like my vision and not everyone else's vision. Because I could before. I think that was whatever.
Yeah.
Not updated my dynamic vision. I just shut the 2 doors in front of us and nothing happened.
Will you stop? You're making my windows... Oh, for crying out loud, why is it
I'm
all
trying
black?
to test if the vision works or not, and you keep opening the doors, and I need them both closed. Sorry. Because I can still see into the room with the doors closed.
Refreshing fixed it for me, by the way, as well.
Okay. I will refresh then.
I don't know why it's happening. but
same here.
whatever.
Yay! Fixing things!
We turned it off and on again.
Did you reboot it?
Can you see a whole bunch further north than right now?
Nope.
That it's working. I can erase the whole damn map.
So, Radix, you'll appreciate this. My favorite soda released a flip-top bottle, and it is the coolest looking
Yeah.
bottle on the planet. I'm loved.
When I was making beer, I used to have like 24 of those. And I actually, there's a place, brewery in Michigan that Melissa and I used to go to a lot. We just took the kids to that town last year. That they have flip top growlers like that.
That is so awesome. So I need to get some growlers like that because I use these bottles for making vanilla. I go through like a gallon of vanilla every 3 months.
I would use them to, like, even though I had it on tap, I would use it to fill those with root beer. When I made beer, I made root beer as well. So
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I do. It's butterscotch beer by I think it's Flying Cauldron. Yeah, and it's fantastic. It's delicious. It's probably my favorite soda on the face of the planet. And I can only find it at Cracker Barrel. Like, I think they're actually like West Coast based. I don't know. I can't read that tiny.
I just like
print.
how reusable they are.
Well, so normally it's not a flip top, it's just a regular soda bottle. Like twist top, beer bottle-ish soda bottle, right? But this is like their special edition release, and it's a bigger bottle, so it's not 12 ounces, it's 16.9, fancy bottle. And I was like, oh, I love these bottles so much. Because I want to say they're 10 or 12 ounce flip tops that I currently am using for vanilla, and I burn through one of those flip tops every 2 weeks in vanilla. Yeah, well, it's a bakery. I bake a lot. So, but I'm burning through a lot of vanilla, so I was like, I need to get a bigger bottle because I'm going through like 2 handles of vodka like crazy. I'm pretty certain they think I'm an alcoholic. at the liquor store. So just go in and walk out with two handles of vodka. What was that facial expression?
No, I found a place that sells them, like a brewing shop, and the price since I used to make beer has at least quintupled. They are $50 a bottle now.
For the growlers?
No, just the bottles now, like 16 ounces.
Really?
Yeah. Again, or a liter. Like, again, these are like traditional German cap bottles, but from a brewing store. But yeah, gross.
So.
Sorry, I'm done.
No, you're right. I get mine from our local guys. I'm trying to get it to come up as to what it would cost me to get them from them.
Oh yeah, you can get here's a bunch for like $50. That's just bullshit what I looked up.
Well, if I can type right words.
Alright, sorry. Squirrel.
Oh, they have flip-top flasks too? I'm absolutely in a rabbit hole. I'm so sorry, Endis, just interrupt me at any time.
Okay. The room in front of you, there's two long warped tables that are each surrounded by low crude stools. Almost like logs chopped in half kind of thing. There's the ruined remains of two statues at the far end, bracketing the double doors at the far end of the hall. One of them has been completely fallen over and smashed. The other one has been clearly damaged extensively by being struck by something. Bits of it that have been carved off of it. There is an archway in the east wall that leads somewhere further down that you can see. And there's also two barrels of brackish water near the front of the room. It's brightly lit, but otherwise quiet. You're muted,
I'm not muted. I'm going to cross in front of Lyra and edge my way around the outside edge and check this door for traps or this entranceway.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. I'm even more confident than ever there are no traps.
Seems safe.
And step in and
I do the same overly loud whispers before. What are we waiting for? Why are we not going in?
silence her.
You don't need to be rude.
The room to the north of you there, Goblin, looks like it was at some time some kind of kitchen, but it is absolutely fucking filthy. And clearly has not been used in a very long time. And not cleaned for even longer.
I'm gonna attempt to I use the word investigate very loosely. Check out, I guess would be the word, the statues up here. The left one and then the right one.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Northern Goblin, did you check that door to the right or no?
I haven't checked the door at the end of the corridor.
Okay,
No.
that's fine. Just want to make sure.
No. I'm getting a sense of I know what this place was.
So I'm literally just looking to see, like, would they have been the same statue, and was it intentionally destroyed? That's all I care about.
They might have been. They were both humanoids.
Okay.
The one on the right looks like it's been intentionally damaged. Like, it's hard to know why things would have been broken off when it was sitting in here. in a sheltered chamber unless you were actively trying to damage it.
Okay. I like like a small like pebble piece of rubble. Yeah, that's lovely decorating.
It's destroyed, dear.
I was being facetious.
Oh,
I will say it's clear that they don't look anything like the fiend statue that you saw in the shrine.
Okay.
Glimmer will sit down at this table and quickly sketch a couple of renditions. Like, one is the statue of the wrapped tentacles, and then the other is my assumption of what that painting looked like. Where they're all spread out with sacrifices and stuff.
Yep.
These doors appear to be locked.
Like the ones at the entrance, they seem almost not even latched. Like just a simple push would easily open them.
I do another like and open the door using one finger.
Okay. Feel free to click the door.
I close it again. I start to open it and I'm like, no.
It's fine. You didn't see anything.
I saw something. I genuinely have no clue what it was. I just know I saw something. And I'm like, either we need to put that table in front of these doors, or we have to slaughter something.
Say that again, but slower.
Something bad on the other side of the door. And I'm like listening to see if there's any noise on the other side of the door now.
You can hear it nosing around over there.
That creature, something. I don't know what it is. Didn't get a good look. Saw a foot maybe and closed it. I don't. Not safe. Bad. Feels bad. I don't like it.
Virgil, dear, perhaps we should go down the other hallway.
Whatever is in there may be the thing we need to sever the connection.
One thing at a time. Safety before risk.
Very well.
I don't know if it can pull the door open, but the door doesn't latch.
Okay. I'm going to slowly and as carefully as possible, like inch by inch, this door open. Like I'm trying to make
a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it not squeak. 24.
I was about to say, I don't know if invisibility helps that, since it's like a movement thing, I'm guessing.
Oh, right, I'm invisible.
Yeah.
That is not a condition I can put on myself. Oh, yes, it is. There it is.
You got a 24?
I got a 24.
Okay, I'm going to open the door briefly for you.
Okay.
Those things look a lot like the feral creatures you saw outside.
Okay.
They did not notice you, apparently.
Well, no, I'm invisible. I'm going to go back into the other room.
Well, they didn't react to the door opening, is what I meant.
I'm going to go back into the other room and just tap on the table to let people know I'm there. 3 more of those, what were humans, are in that room. They didn't seem to know I was there. I could possibly get the jump on them, and we could quickly take them out without problem.
The humans that are petrified and brainless.
The humans that are feral and twisted.
Oh, those ones.
Perhaps we should consider taking on the one, as I gesture to Lyra and the room she's next to, versus 3, gesturing to the hallway.
Whichever one you would like to do first.
Don't wish to do either, but
Necessary.
when I think of a place of importance, I don't think of side hallway, I think of important doorway. What we seek must be further in.
The door that Virgil opened. Would you mute, please?
No.
The door that Virgil opened down the right hallway. Did that open inward or outward?
It opened towards Virgil when he was opening it up.
Torque will grab something. I don't know if these chairs are fit for purpose or not, but
They're logs, like
They're stools basically, but they're basically just chopped up logs, so there's not much weight behind them.
He'll try to find something to jam under the door handle to stop it from being able to be opened. 'Cause his thought is, combat with either of them is probably going to alert the other.
There's not really a handle that you can easily jam. Like there's a handle on the door, but it's not a handle that turns. There's no actual latch. But you could try and like jam a wedge underneath the door if you wanted.
I will cantrip message Torque and say, perhaps we can you and Lyra can stack these tables blocking the hallway.
Yeah, he'll give up on blocking the door and try to stack things right at the end of the hallway.
Sure.
I will do
Turn
my
on
best to
their
like
sides.
move stools or whatever out of your way.
I just start handing Torque stuff to stack.
Like the tables won't fit straight down the hallway. You'll have to turn them on their sides, but they'll slide down that way, and they'll pretty much fill up the whole hallway that way. So at least be a difficult thing to get past.
So we should enter the other room by force quickly.
Quickly, you say? Oh, okay.
A surprised enemy is less likely to react to your actions.
Okay. I cast Shield of Faith on myself and charge.
Then everyone roll
I was
initiative.
muted the whole freaking time. I was gonna say I'm invisible. I could sneak in first and get into a position.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Clemmer said go, I went. I
Christ.
take direction very well.
Where the
I'm
hell's
not
my
intelligent.
character? Oh god, why is Eventide on top of me?
Because
What in
for
the-
whatever reason, we can't see your token. I'm guessing because you're
Yeah.
invisible.
Hmm.
Because we're
Invisible.
not sharing token vision.
Alright.
Invisible condition, I think, makes that invisible, which, what the fuck?
That is a fucking weird... That's a big ass beetle.
I say it looks
Giant
like
rhinoceros beetle.
a bug.
I'm
Sit
doing my
there.
part.
Sitting there chewing on the corpse of a dead peccary that was dragged in here.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Definitely don't say that in front of Eventide because she looks like a moth.
No, I'm repeating lines from Starship Troopers.
I know. I'm joking. Just I was like, oh, but Eventide is a bug.
No, that's my like third cousin twice removed.
Exactly.
Oh, Virgil, you get to go first.
Oh, we're using this... I haven't even rolled my... That was my stealth, I haven't rolled initiative yet, sorry.
I said to roll initiative.
Yeah, I missed that, sorry. That's my bad.
Maybe you don't go first.
Yeah, I do, 24.
Yeah, you definitely go first.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak in... Am I still stealth from earlier? Is my 24 still counting?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sneak into here, and in one hand I have the scimitar because I haven't had time to attach it as an arm blade yet. Oh wait, no, I could attune on a short rest, can't I?
It's not an attuned item. It's just
No, but arm blades are. If I want to stick it into me, it's
Oh.
something I have to attune to. You
Yes.
attune on short rest, don't you?
The plus
Yes.
one scimitar you guys got recently was not an arm blade.
It was not, no.
Oh right, I thought. Okay, no, I thought. Oh, it has to specifically be an arm blade.
Yes.
In that case, I'm holding it in my hand. So the poke's gonna come out and stabby first. Actions. Hang on. Attacks. Okay, if this doesn't hit, we're fucked. 27.
Miss.
I
No, it's a hit. AC 18.
was gonna say, Jesus Christ. So that's.
It is a
hang on.
beefy chunk, but it's not that insane.
I need to quickly remember something. Assassin. Okay, so during the sneak attack, I need to add 5. So the weapon does 10 radiant. Is it radiant? Yeah, it's radiant damage. 10 radiant damage plus. Does this thing look mechanical
Looks
or
like a
just
big bug.
armored? It's an actual bug. It's just because in the picture I couldn't tell if that was armor, if it was just like it had a metal hide.
No, the picture's an actual rhinoceros beetle.
Okay,
I just
in that
couldn't
case,
find
I'm
anything
going to
fantasy
do.
oriented, so it's just an actual image.
This is a gamble. I'm going to do 2d6 damage, and I'm going to sacrifice one of my die. And I need a Constitution saving throw DC 15, please. I'm still going to do 2d6 plus 5.
Ooh, I rolled terribly. That's a 7.
It is poisoned.
Okay.
It may repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. And sneak attack is 12 damage. So that's the main hand. So offhand with Vex is also advantage. 18 to hit.
That's a hit. Its AC is 18.
That should be 2 plus 1, so 3 points of slashing damage. For some reason, my... Oh, that's why the scimitar wasn't equipped. Yeah, it should have been the thingy. So it was 19 to hit, and 2 plus 1 damage for 3 slashing.
Okay.
But yeah, it is poisoned. Let me just quickly double check that's how the poison thing is. Poison. You add a toxin to your strike force and the target to make a con saving throw. On a failed save, it has the poison condition for 1 minute, and at the end of each turn, the poison target repeats the save, ending the effect on success.
And poison is a
Disadvantage on attacks, bro. On attacks.
attacks and ability checks, right?
Yes.
But not saving throws.
Yeah. The thing is, I was going to do the trip attack, but I don't know if it goes before all of you, and that would be wasted.
Can you not
you
see it in the
can-
combat tracker?
You can see it. There's
Oh,
a thing
Christ.
on the left that says combat. So
Yeah, it does go before all of you, so trip would be wasted.
Poison is going to be much more effective, yeah.
Hmm.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is my turn.
It's Beetle's turn, and you just stabbed it, and it does not like that, so it's going to bite you.
Where is the?
Actually,
Virgil, I don't think you're invisible anymore.
No, I'm not. I will turn that off.
first I need a DC 15 Constitution saving throw from you, Virgil.
What, for hitting it?
Just for standing near it. There is weird little bugs buzzing around it.
20.
You are fine.
Please don't
now.
tell me I have to make that save every time.
Anytime you end your turn adjacent to it.
Oh, Christ.
It should be just below the top bar on the top left, Splenda. Unless you've moved it. Or the button I don't think moves. Like where it says select, it should be like just a half an inch down says combat.
Oh, I see it now. I was looking at the totally wrong part of my screen. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Blinking Virgil. Ooh, I rolled high. AC 25.
Disadvantage?
Oh, that should have disadvantage. Sorry, I hit the wrong button anyway. Let's roll it again. Well, that's a crit, so AC
I'll take the
24.
AC. I'll take the AC 25 then.
with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
A disadvantage. The first one was a plus.
Disadvantage, I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Holy crap!
Yeah. If it saves the freaking poison now, it was the biggest waste ever of a D6. But yeah, no, that hits.
I rolled terrible damage. That's only 8 piercing damage.
I'll live with that.
Almost minimum damage.
Is it going to do anything else this turn to me?
No.
Then
It has
I
another
will.
thing. Yeah,
I
but
will
reaction.
uncanny dodge that down to 4.
Should
That's
really
another
just
thing,
declare that instead of asking if there are multiple attacks. That's kind of shitty.
Sorry, true. Yeah. Nah, that's fair.
Next up is Glimmer.
I just hear something clearly, right?
It's making weird, like, cratchety sounds up there.
Okay,
clicking and all
and
that.
this table is no longer in my way.
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I will open the door. Oh. Back up. And I will. Okay, it's been hit. Does it need to be able to? Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Yep, I do want to do that. Glimmer puts out her hand, and there's like a pulsing from it, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip, and I'd like it to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
It's an insect. Do you think it has a good intelligence saving throw?
I sure do.
My total is -3. I rolled a nat 1.
Well,
Minus
I
Okay.
rolled bullshit damage, but you take 7 psychic, first off, it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it can choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay.
And, well, yep, I sure did. Okay, that will be my turn.
And that brings us to Eventide.
Okay.
And those doors are both open, so you can freely shoot through.
Is it okay to shoot from the door? Is anything in my way?
Lyra is. Do you have the sharpshooter? Like, you don't need it, but like, do you have the sharpshooter feat for future reference?
You could move over in front of me if you needed.
Okay.
Well, even then, there's a line that she can draw. I'm just curious because, like, if you have the sharpshooter feat, you can ignore cover, and people between you and a target would provide half cover.
don't.
But
I don't.
yeah, in theory, if this was medium and directly in front of Lyra, you would have half cover then. But here, you've got the other line that goes to the other corner of its thing, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna use Hunter's Mark. I'm just gonna shoot it. Wow, this is like the 12th time I rolled a 6 tonight, I think. Does that hit?
The 14 is going to be a miss. It's AC 18.
Okay, and then I'll try again.
Sure. Big
Oh, that's
thick
better.
beetle armor. That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, so 9 total, and that's my turn.
Kept trying to click the little swords to do the damage, and it kept scrolling it away before I hit it. Okay. Next after Eventide is Lyra. Finally.
Yeah, I looked at Sil, I was like, this sucks. I charged in, I don't even get to go first. What the crap? Hiya. $26 to hit.
Yep.
10 slashing damage.
It's bloodied.
Tahaya. 23. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah. AC 18 again.
11 slashy damage. You said it's already bloodied?
It is, yep.
Okay, I'm not gonna smite it then. I do need a thing. Hold on.
Oh, Enders, did it make a con save at the end of its turn?
No, I forgot, so it's still poisoned.
Okay. Just remind him. So.
No, it's my bad. I should have remembered, so it'll suffer. I tend to err on the side of the players and those kinds of things.
Okay, that's fair.
I need a con save.
Let's say... What's with my dice? That's a 7.
That's fail. He's toppled. He fell down
Okay.
with boom. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what topple is.
Yeah.
There you go. He's now
He's
prone.
prone.
Yep.
Anything else?
Fantastic.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Torque Squish Bug.
Oh,
Don't mind if I do. Gonna enter the room. What is this thing to my left?
It's a dead forge, it looks like.
So I have nowhere to grow. Unless I can squeeze into these 3 spaces.
You can squeeze while large, it's just I think you have disadvantage on attacks.
Does it say that you always have to grow large, or is it one of those
No, you don't.
things that if you can't fit in a space, you just don't grow large? And you still get the benefits of all the rage stuff.
It's from when I play Path of the Giant, unless it's changed. The best analogy I have is from Black Temple, and it's the Gurtog Blood Boil debuff, where you get made massive, but if you're too close to the wall, you can't grow, and you don't get the buff, so the boss instantly one-shots you. So you can't rage.
That is incorrect.
Oh, so they finally changed it?
Yeah, if there's... Giant's Havoc basically procs on rage, so it's separate from it, and it states that if there isn't enough room for your size to grow, your size just doesn't change.
Oh, thank goodness, because that was so annoying when I was playing the Bombarian.
So
Because if there was a room that was
rage.
too big, he would just be stuck.
I will rage and not grow. Feels weird, but oh well. Wait a minute. The reach is separate from the size change.
Your arms get bigger, but you don't get bigger. Sort of thing, I guess.
You become Stretch Armstrong.
Alright, then I am going to... It is prone, so I won't go reckless. 25 to hit is...
My poor beetle.
14 bludgeoning, 1 radiant. Second attack. Oh, 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
That's my turn.
Then that brings us to the top of the round with Virgil.
Okay. Knife first, so it's prone, so advantage.
Yep.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's 10 radiant plus awful 7 sneak attack damage.
It is technically still alive.
Okay, scimitar offhand.
It is twitchy.
26 to hit
That's a hit.
and 7 damage.
It has 1 hit point left, so that's enough.
The last one just goes straight through. Bring the scimitar down. And then I'm going to step away because those flies are annoying. Not risk
They
even
eventually
if he...
dissipate. It's not an area effect that's going to exist. It's happened while it was alive.
Okay. Not taking any chances. They were annoying. I step away.
My favorite part with the topple was that from Glimmer's effect, if it stood back up, its turn was done.
That's correct.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Yep, super devastating. I mean, it was gonna get disadvantage on attack rolls anyway because of poison, but yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Like I was really proud of the poison, and then it didn't work anyway because the DM rolled what was it, a 19 and a 20.
Sometimes the dice are with me, sometimes they are not.
Like the one time a con save actually goes in your favor, and against a large creature too. Jesus.
Okay, the room you're in, though, at least everyone but Virgil, who moved further in, that earlier room, it looks like some kind of a workshop. There's a couple piles of ore on the right and a work table on the south. Like I said, a dead forge in the bottom left corner, a large stone block on the side, and a whole bunch of really actually nice looking timber. Still looks in good quality on the top left there. And there's a partially carved statue that Lyra is currently standing on, and probably isn't very visible. There's a lot of dirty trail traces that walk through the room, but they don't seem to engage with anything in the room. And in the next room, north, which I'll explain more when we move in there, more than just Virgil, that trail continues to go straight north into the next room beyond that. It's not engaging with anything in that room at all.
Torque goes back to look down the other hallway to see if we have attracted any attention.
Doesn't seem to have. Yeah, we're actually going to call it here in a minute, Splenda. We're just giving people a chance if they want to like check these rooms out.
I will check down this corridor once people move in. Oh, there's a door.
I was about to say, you're not invisible anymore.
I know.
And we're not going into another room from here.
No, I was going to say I'll check the doors for traps, but never mind.
That's what you think.
Not till next week.
That's fine. So, I have a very fun day ahead, so I appreciate the half an hour earlier finish.
Well, if we go much further, we're going to get into some really serious crap, so...
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we can call it here and just start like investigating the room when we get back.
We can do that too.
That
There's a
sounds
lot
good.
actually in these two rooms.
Yeah, so I think that's fair.
That's one of our best days for combat in this campaign so far.
We've had a couple days now where we've had kind of two snuck in there.
Yeah, but it's like, look, I meant in terms of our performance in combat. We've had some
like
really
a
gnarly
interesting
fights.
balance of like damage being dished out to us and what we're able to accomplish, because we're still relatively low level, but we haven't had people so volatile in terms of health drops, because guess what? I don't have 6 HP anymore.
Yeah. I will say that now that we have, 3 sources of prone in the group, your Mind Whip combo is devastating.
It enforces disadvantage, because realistically, if I'm playing a mob that it can choose between standing up or attacking from the ground, then it's going to attack from the ground, because if he stands up, it's going to get knocked down again, probably by the next turn. So
But
I'm
the
not
thing
getting
is,
myself locked in the cycle of standing up and falling down, and that's
Yeah,
all I'm doing.
it's
If
also
it
going to depend on
can't-
how smart the enemy is and XYZ.
Yeah.
if it can't take reactions, all we all need to do is just take 5-step foot back.
Sure.
Mm.
I mean, there's a lot that could be done. Like I've actually yet to use a 3rd level spell because the situation hasn't been right yet. So
That might change soon.
that might change soon. But yeah, tonight was good. We accomplished a lot of really cool, unique combats and some definitely super cool story elements. So I really appreciated that.
We survived our first hags.
We don't
They
know
weren't
if they
hags.
were hags.
These are technically, I haven't bothered going into it because this is from a thing that's written for a completely different third-party campaign setting. But like in their universe, these things are called Hawani. They're just a weird localized thing for this. And all of the ones that you fought have been the exact same stat block. The ones on the beach were the exact same stat block as the pregnant women.
All right,
For me,
cool.
I
Yeah,
just saw old woman that's pregnant. I was thinking hag.
Sure.
Hmm.
No, today was awesome. So thanks for running the game. Splenda, dude, feel better. That's
Yeah.
shit.
Please feel better and let us know how the scan results go.
Thanks. I'm still
Good
waiting.
stuff is a pain in the ass. 'Cause there's
As
almost
someone
nothing
who
to do about it.
has, had
Bro.
a crack in my pelvis, it's bullshit, and it's just like cracked ribs. Like there's no reprieve. So
Yeah,
I can do.
Yes, It's like I can't get comfortable when I lay down. I can't get comfortable when I sit. I feel slightly better when I'm standing, but I can't stand all day. So there you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
The
sorry,
whole
but I
thing is
need,
like it's load bearing somehow everywhere you go.
I
exactly.
need to
Position.
just appreciate Ender saying that a cracked hip is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That's brilliantly unintended pun. Well done, sir.
What do you think was unintended?
Yep. Right.
It was the way you said it so casually and didn't even wait for like the applause of a laugh.
One of my favorite things to do is just to drop something and wait for people to react to it.
All right, guys. I'm off. Have a good night.
All right.
Good game, everyone.
Night.
Good night,
Take care.
guys.
Night all. Alright, with that, let me get to the right screen here because we are done. There we go. I will be back on Tuesday night. We'll be raiding. I don't know if we'll be doing a full fresh clear, working on Heroic Demencius, or going straight into trying some mythic bosses. I think it depends on who shows up and what they decide to do. Probably Heroic again because our typical leader is out for a couple of weeks. But that'll be Tuesday, and then Thursday I'll be raiding with Relentless. Both those start at 9 o'clock Eastern. So I'll be back on Tuesday, but until then, as always, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.